Hi, welcome to the National Quiz Choice Online News, and here at the Palmer Asia 2013 in Singapore, where the results roll, we have Cocky Smart, and they have a company that does a lot of unusual breakthroughs in research. Please tell us more about it, John.
It started off 10 years ago in a shearing shed in Western Australia. I had a small farm, and we had a very wet spring, and the sheep flies were prolific. I have a pet sulphur crested cockatoo called Sam, and the observation I made was there's no flies on the bird. There was a zone around the bird with no flies. That's how it started, and we eventually ended up, a few years later, developing a product that keeps flies off sheep and lice off sheep, and the efficacy of that product is 99.54. We've moved on to be involved in other research, and we're very heavily involved with UWA, Western Australia University at the moment, where we're doing research there on cancer research. We have a formula produced, the compounds from the bird, 5 of them, which we've isolated, which have a significant effect on all cancer cells, brain tumours, liver cancer, lung cancer, where in vitro with the human cells we can get a 90% reduction in those cancer tumours within 3 days. The pleasing part about the research that we're doing is that, as we all know, chemotherapy, it kills every cell in your body. This formula we have, it only kills cancer cells, and as normal cells are quite tolerant to it, with little effect on that. We've also, in our research, we've come across another formula which we produce, compounds from the bird, for depigmentation. 1/3 of the world use skin lightening cream to lighten their skin. We have come up with a totally organic product that will decrease your melanocyte cells producing melanin by 40%, which is quite amazing. So we've purchased a global research on that, and we found that with this global research, the information contained within it was quite exciting to us, because it told a lot of things about it. There's really very few safe products on the market. The UK, USA have banned quite a few of them because they contain heavy metals, quinone, mercury, which is not good for you at all, but people are using it, but it's not good. It's actually been barred, but yeah, it's still being used in some places. Ours is totally organic, and it's harmless to your body. Lightens your skin 40%, beautiful. So it's a $10 billion a year global industry, and it's increasing. So when you stop and think, 1/3 of the world population use skin whitening cream, here is a product that we'll have, which is perfectly safe, and as I said, totally organic.
Now, also, I heard that Cocky Smart also developed a formula that will counteract against bed bugs.
That's correct. We became involved in that through my finance and marketing manager, who's Canadian, had been to America and found that there's the American government actually, I think a couple of years ago, they spent $6.5 billion on trying to control bed bugs. It's a real serious problem. We have a formula that kills bed bugs, the efficacy 100%. It's not non-staining, there's no stain, so you can spray white sheet, clothes, whatever, your bag, won't stain. And we're currently now adding another compound to it, which comes from the bird, which has an insecticidal activity, which will also leave a residue. Now, the idea of leaving the residue is because you have the bed bugs, then you have the eggs. So the idea is we can kill the adult, that's not a problem. By having a residue effect there, we kill the eggs and any other bed bugs that we've missed, it'll affect them and kill them.
Amazing. Now,
all this from a sulphur crested cockatoo.
Now, what will be your key advice to young researchers like yourself who aspire to invent new formulas?
My advice is, if we're all a bit more observant, that's how I made an observation. If they make an observation of something in nature, or if they find it might be a plant, whatever they may find, they find something and they'll try it and it works, keep researching it. Bring it through to the stage where it could be commercially viable.
Now, how can our viewers get in contact with Cocky Smart? Do you have a website?
We have a website.
And what's the address?
It's on the card.
Yeah, the website address.
The website's on that card. Is there a plastic one? Plastic one. No, the plastic one. That's it. It's on that one. I should know, shouldn't I? Yes. Our website is www.cockysmart.com.au, and that information is available on our website.